Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Mitesh, and as I was introduced, I lead sales excellence and digital initiatives at HT Media. So while, very interesting sessions earlier on, and I'm here to give you a perspective of how does publishers like us, like HT Media, fit into the overall world. You heard about Meta and Google spoke about, leveraging personalization and personalized ads. And to drive effectiveness, I'm here to share our story. So while most digital advertising is still concentrated on large ecosystems like social and search, news publishers like us are increasingly gaining reach and traction. So, however, unlike Meta and Google, no one installs HD pixels, right? So we have to keep trying harder. In fact, and also with the inevitable demise of 3P cookie data, advertisers are now looking to large trusted platforms like us to drive relevance and impact for the brand. So earlier in the day, we heard David who spoke about importance of CDP in today's data-driven marketing world, and I'm going to share our experience in leveraging CDP to grow business. So that's what I'll be sharing our story with you. Okay. So in the past, we used to leverage a lot of third-party data solutions to provide targeting services to our advertisers. Increasingly, with the inevitable decline in the 3P cookie and with regulations such as the Data Protection Bill, I believe there are conversations today as Ashwini Vaishnav tables and speaks and crafts the details of the bill today. We realize the need to build our own first-party data solution stack. So HT Media is known for engaging content, for diverse advertising cohorts and audiences at scale, and our cross-platform solutions like digital, print, radio, coupled with our ability to weave a meaningful narrative for brands, has delivered innovative and effective business outcomes for advertisers. So up until now, we are known for monetizing content with solutions such as contextual advertising and IP-based, which is intellectual property based marketing with a lot of IP properties that we have, as opposed to audiences, right? So we have not sold audiences as yet. We are learning. We are making our journey from selling content and context to audiences. So that's the path that we are treading. And increasingly, advertisers are asking us to sharply define the target group and drive more relevance for the campaigns. So they are asking us questions like, hey, Mint is a great platform to reach people interested in finance, but can we also identify and reach finance audiences across Hindustan Times and Hindi Hindustan, which is another of our large platforms as well. So how can we drive efficiencies by increasing our reach and frequency across the platforms? So we set out on our first-party journey and chose to build through the CDP route. Our plan is to use the capability to drive monetization across subscriptions, advertising, and new products. So when it comes to subscriptions, we are looking to answer the questions as who are our most valuable customers across our platforms and audiences? How do we upsell and cross-sell our subscriptions to those audiences? So for example, we are leveraging our high-intent entertainment audiences to drive subscriptions for our newly launched OTT Play platform. So that's a subscription-driven platform, so we're leveraging that. For advertising, by delivering higher impact for our advertisers, we are also able to meaningfully charge higher CPMs in that process and therefore drive the business growth. What this platform is also doing is enabling better campaign pacing and optimization. The CDB platform has also enabled us to drive innovations for new product and content. So as we seek to drive and scale different cohorts, we are asking ourselves the question, what kind of content will drive this audiences? How do we engage them better? Can content drive consumers across the brand funnel of awareness, consideration, and conversion? And what is the content that is going to drive the consumer across that funnel? So a lot of thought is currently going on into building these threads in our organization. And what started as a solve for the inevitable demise of the third-party cookie is actually taking a different strategic shape in how we are defining the future of our company. So the CDB journey has yielded actually significant results for us, as you can see. Earlier on, almost zero targeting used to happen through first-party data solutions. We used to always look at third-party data solutions of third-party providers. But as of today, almost 66% of our targeted deliveries are happening through our first-party database. And it is increasing by the day. We've increased our cohort sizes and sheer number of cohorts that we offer to our advertisers. So while we can deliver bespoke audiences to our customers on demand, we have built close to 50 plus cohorts of meaningful scale. And when we speak about meaningful scale, it's about 10 million plus and more. And we've also enriched our cohort profiles to deliver a mix of gender, age, and interest, which otherwise would not have been possible. And better targeting has driven higher CTRs, up almost 30% for our audience campaigns as opposed to open targeting options. So our plan ahead is to further improve the quality of data through interventions such as disclosure, which means that get users to reveal more about themselves organically by offering them long-term value in exchange. So when I say value in exchange, it could be mint reports, it could be a lot of sectoral reports that our editorial and content team churns out and enabling more disclosure of data. Inferences, right? Create content skewed towards certain audiences which we want to grow. We know that if this audience is in certain demand, we are now skewing our content building towards that. And engagement, knowing more about increasing user activity on site via recommendation engines and cohort-specific offerings. And we are also actively driving 2P partnerships with a focus on intent data as well to build and scale our cohorts. And lastly, integration of all properties into one profile. Specifically on 2P partnerships, that's a journey to be made, because we don't have much of a login data. We are building on that. So there are a lot of work streams around to increase the login data and where we can have specific fields to match with 2P data providers. Yeah. And lastly, we are happy to explore partnerships with advertisers looking for first-party data solves that enable them to save both time and cost and resources in their 1P journey. So I'll end my presentation with a small video clip to summarize our offering and what the journey has been. If I can request the video to be AV to be played, please.
Introducing HD1 Audience by HD Media. HD1 Audience is HD Media's first-party audience solution powered by HD Media's own CDP, designed to help marketers reach their bullseye target audience. Tapping into engaged communities across its 20-plus platforms, HD1 Audience follows its consumers' digital journey and analyzes their behavior, providing an aggregated view of consumer profiles. HD1 leverages HD Media's close to 140 million monthly users to deliver highly relevant cohorts at scale. HT1 audience's 50 plus specialized cohorts go wide and deep and are created keeping in mind the audience requirements across various industries. One of India's leading personal finance companies used HT1 to target relevant cohorts with personalized creatives. Car loan communication for audiences looking for automobiles. Home loan communication for home loan aspirants cohorts, and so on. The results? The campaign CTRs rose 30% above the category norms. So what are you waiting for? Choose HT1 audience. Choose relevance that drives results.
Thank you so much.